In this case, we're going to go through breaking this one down, and we're going to take it all the way down to the bare guts so that we can blast it and paint it. So here we go. The first things first, taking this one apart. Unfortunately, not like a real Glock. You got to take the pins out. As I mentioned in the short, and I'll show you now, if you go from right to left, you'll very quickly learn that there's no knurling on there. So if you do that, you're going to want to go back in the other direction. Let me just break everything. So you want to make sure that you're going from your right side to your left side. And there's only 3 pins you got to worry about. So in this case, 1 pin, 2 pins, and the one that just fell out, which is this pin, goes right here. Those are the only 3 pins, and that takes the whole top off. Hold it together and pull the pins out if they come out easily for you. If not, then you'll need to push them the rest of the way out. But you're holding it together because the top will fall off on you. Lay it on its slide. You're just going to pull this off all in one piece. This slide release is probably going to fall out on you. I'm not painting that because it's black. We're going to focus on this piece. Before I go any further, I'll show you the fix. If you didn't watch the slide or you don't want to go the short, if you don't want to go back and watch it, it's really straightforward. So essentially what's happening is the mechanism that's in here is what hits the back of your magazine on this build. And that button is what fires the CO2. So if this mechanism is in the right place, it won't fire. So what you need to do is you take it down just to this far. You're going to grab here. You're going to pull your trigger all the way back until the trigger bar releases. And then just touch it and it should fall down for you. If that is the configuration that you're in, when you go to reassemble, you should be good to go and you'll get your trigger pulled back. Somewhere along the lines that gets jostled and it gets out of alignment, something, and it won't allow the trigger to pull. But we need it to be in that configuration so that when you pull the trigger and the spring releases, it smacks that pin firing the magazine. So that's it. All right. So in this case, if you want to take out just the fire control group, we'll call it that just for calling it sake, because I don't know what else you'd call this setup. We're just going to take this whole setup out here. You do not have to remove this to get it out. There's basically just a couple little notches here, and those notches have to go in here to go down the channel of the slide.